Thanks for watching. Today what I want to talk about is not landscape photography, it's not wildlife photography. What I want to talk about is getting some feedback from people who watch my YouTube videos, whether they're about landscape photography, wildlife photography, editing photos in Adobe Lightroom or Nikon NX Studio, or any other topic that I talk about on my YouTube channel. I've been a photographer for a long time. I taught photography professionally to people who wanted more out of their photography. But because of health reasons, I stopped that, and this is why I have my YouTube channel. And I want to take this a step further because at the moment, I'm not able to get out and about as often as what I used to be. Now, I'm hoping that my health is going to get better and I can go out and about a lot more. But what I really want to do is help the people who watch my videos. Because I get feedback, because I get comments and questions in my YouTube videos. Oh, Charles, you talked about this, but I'm stuck on this. I really don't understand this. It could be about panoramic photography. I've talked about the whole setup of how to take panoramas. But people say, well, I've tried that, but I'm just stuck on this one point. Can you help me out? So I try to answer as best as I can in the comments, and I will keep doing that. This video is about, I want your feedback. I want to know whether you would be interested in getting feedback from me, answering your questions. If this is something that you feel that you might like, leave it in the comments. Tell me, yeah, Charles, this is a good idea. And put in the comments section also what you would like me to talk about. If you have a specific question, it might be about wildlife. For example, Charles, I could see that now when you're taking wildlife photos, you're using the Nikon Z6 II with your 200 to 500 mil, but you're also using the Nikon 1.4 teleconverter. This has been a hot topic because quite a few people say, well, I've tried the teleconverter and it doesn't give me good photos, or I'm thinking about it, but people say that it's not good. Well, if you want me to deal with this topic, you might have a questions about the best f-stop for wildlife photography or the best shutter speed when you're taking photos of birds, small birds, large birds, because taking photos of small birds and taking photos of large birds in flight is very different. A small bird requires a very fast shutter speed. A larger bird doesn't need, for example, 3,200th of a second. You can get away with 2,000th of a second, even like 1,500th of a second. So if you have questions like this, leave it in the comments or choose a topic. Say, well, this is a topic I would like you to discuss. If you see a topic that you like to discuss, put your comment underneath there saying, well, yes, Charles, I'd be interested in that topic too. This will give me some ideas on future YouTube videos. So when I'm at home and I don't feel well to going outside, I can just sit in my office and I can help you. I can help you by answering your questions that you're stuck on. When I used to teach photography, whether it would be landscape photography, astrophotography, wildlife photography, I'd get people saying, well, I don't want to ask this question because it sounds dumb. I would tell people, no question is dumb, because if you're asking a question, it means you don't know. You've come to my workshop. Why? Because you want to learn. Some people are scared to ask questions, and I would say, well, ask away. You're all here to learn. So if you've got a question, ask, because there might be somebody beside you who feels like, oh, I really don't want to ask. I don't know, but I don't want to ask. So get the courage and say, Charles, here's something that I'm stuck on. And you might find that there's other people out there that have that same question, but they're afraid to ask. I just want to help my subscribers. I just want to help people who are watching my videos get more from their photography, increase their knowledge in photography, because that is the only way we get better at photography. When I started, there wasn't many people around, so it was a lot of trial and error. These days, there is so much potential to learn. YouTube offers you so much. To me, it feels like I'm giving back. I'm giving back to this hobby that helped me so much. Because if it wasn't for photography, I wouldn't be here today. It's not that I wouldn't be living, it's just that photography opened the doors for me in so many ways. A company sent me to Thailand to photograph unseen places for a tourism brochure. And I learnt so much about landscape photography while I was in Thailand. Because here in Australia, look at the weather. We get beautiful weather. In Thailand, sometimes the light is so harsh that it's a hit and miss. You either get the photo or it's a write-off. There's no in between. Here, you can say, oh, okay, well, I've slightly underexposed it or slightly overexposed it and I can touch it up. In Thailand, that is just impossible. You either get the shot or you don't get the shot. And that made me a better photographer. So help me by helping you learn more about photography. Thanks for watching. I hope this video reaches out to you. And I look forward to the comments in the comment section below.